Have you ever felt like falling is just part of getting older? Like it's an invisible timer ticking away until the next misstep sends you tumbling? That's the silent fear many seniors carry every day. Walking across the kitchen, stepping into the shower, or even just bending down to pick something up feels like a gamble. But what if I told you that this fear doesn't have to control your life? Welcome to Life in Words, where we empower you to age with strength, dignity, and confidence. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a life-changing tip. And if you're already part of our community, thank you. You are the reason we keep sharing these powerful insights. Today, we're uncovering something that could save your life, or the life of someone you love. The walking trick that's helping thousands of seniors prevent devastating falls. This isn't about expensive equipment or complicated routines. It's about simple, science-backed changes to how you walk, stand, and breathe that can dramatically reduce your risk of falling. Stick with me to the very end, because I'll reveal a surprising final tip that most doctors never even mention. And it might just be the missing piece you need to walk safer and feel stronger. Let's get started. And if you're watching right now, type 1 in the comments to let me know you're here and ready to take back control. Part 1. Muscle loss, the hidden threat to your balance. As we grow older, one of the most silent but dangerous changes that happens inside our bodies is something most people don't even notice: muscle loss. Doctors call it sarcopenia, but you don't need to remember the name. What matters is knowing what it does. Starting in our 60s, we begin to lose muscle mass, not just in our arms or legs, but in the core muscles that help us stay upright, balanced, and safe. The hips, glutes, thighs, and even the small stabilizing muscles near our spine begin to weaken. And when they do, something dangerous happens. We start to lose our ability to react. Think about this. If you trip on a rug, step awkwardly off a curb, or feel dizzy getting out of bed, your body needs to respond instantly. Strong legs and a solid core help you catch yourself before you fall. But if those muscles are weak, your reaction time slows. A moment's hesitation becomes a hospital visit. Here's the good news. Muscle loss is not a life sentence. It's not inevitable. Studies show that even light daily movements, like gentle strength training or mindful walking, can help your body rebuild strength at any age. You don't need to run marathons. You just need to start moving with intention. And don't forget, the more confident your body feels, the more confident your mind becomes. That's why rebuilding strength isn't just about avoiding injuries. It's about regaining your freedom, your independence, your joy. If you're still with me, leave a comment below and type "strong," because that's what you're becoming, step by step. Part 2. Posture and fear, the silent saboteurs of stability. Now let's talk about something most people overlook: posture. You might not think your posture has much to do with falling, but it absolutely does. As we age, our body naturally shifts. Our head leans forward, our shoulders round, and the upper back starts to hunch. This change moves our center of gravity out of alignment, and suddenly, simple tasks like turning around, stepping sideways, or walking down the hall become dangerous. Imagine trying to balance a broomstick straight up in your hand. Easy, right? Now try it while tilting the stick forward. Much harder. That's what happens when your posture is off. Your body is constantly fighting to stay balanced, and eventually it loses. But here's the truth. Your posture can be retrained. Small changes make a big difference. Try standing with your shoulders slightly back, your head aligned over your spine, and your feet hip-width apart. Feel how much sturdier that feels? That's your body saying thank you. But posture isn't just physical. It's also shaped by fear. Many seniors walk with hesitation, small, stiff steps, eyes glued to the floor, arms pinned at their sides. This fear of falling leads to a tense, rigid gait that ironically makes falling more likely. Why? Because our bodies are meant to move fluidly, arms swinging, legs stepping freely, torso rotating gently with every stride. So how do we break this fear cycle? By practicing confidence. Start walking with awareness. Let your arms move. Lift your chin. Feel your body move as one, not in pieces. You're not fragile. You're capable. And with every step you take with purpose, you're proving that to yourself again and again. If this part speaks to you, type posture in the comments, and let's stand tall together. Part 3. Vision and reflexes. Sharpening your senses to stay safe. You might think that walking safely is all about muscles and posture, but there's another crucial piece of the puzzle: your senses. As we age, two of our most important senses for movement, vision and reflexes, often begin to fade. And when they do, something as small as a crack in the sidewalk or a change in flooring can become a dangerous trap. Let's start with vision. Our eyes help us judge distance, detect obstacles, and stay balanced. But when your eyesight dims, even slightly, your brain gets less information. You may not see that uneven rug or that puddle near the sink. And that's when accidents happen. That's why regular eye checkups aren't just about reading small print. They're about keeping you upright and safe. Whether it's updating your glasses prescription or treating cataracts, clear vision gives your brain the data it needs to help you walk with confidence. Now, about reflexes, those split-second reactions that help you catch yourself when you trip or shift your weight to avoid falling. As we get older, reflexes slow down. But here's the exciting truth: they can be trained. Simple drills like standing on one leg or stepping side to side in rhythm can strengthen your brain's connection to your body. And that connection is what allows you to respond quickly when life throws a curveball or a slippery tile. You don't have to accept slower reflexes or dimmer vision as just part of aging. You can fight back and win with a little practice and attention. If this resonates with you, type eyes open in the comments. Because when your senses are awake and alert, your body can follow with confidence. Part 4. Self-check. Is your walking style putting you at risk? Sometimes, the biggest risks to our health are the ones we've lived with so long, we don't even notice them anymore. The way you walk, your gait, might feel normal to you, but it could be quietly increasing your fall risk every single day. Let's take a moment for a simple self-assessment. No judgment, just awareness. Ask yourself these 6 questions. Do you drag your feet, struggling to lift them fully with each step? Do you constantly look down at the floor, afraid you might miss something? Are your steps short, stiff, and cautious, like you're testing every inch of ground? Are your shoulders hunched, with your arms pinned to your sides and barely moving? Do you rely on walls or furniture just to get around your own home? Do you avoid uneven surfaces like gravel, grass, or narrow sidewalks out of fear? If you answered yes to 2 or more, it's time to make a change. Not because you're weak or broken, but because you deserve to feel steady and confident again. These habits don't form overnight, and they won't disappear overnight either. But recognizing them is the first, most powerful step toward change. By adjusting how you carry yourself, lifting your feet with intention, letting your arms swing freely, walking tall with your gaze forward, You're not just changing your posture, you're reclaiming your independence. So here's a small challenge. Next time you walk from one room to another, focus on just one of those 6 points. Just one, and see how it feels. If you're ready to start walking with more confidence today, type "I'm ready" in the comments, because awareness is where transformation begins. Part 5. The Golden Rules of Walking. Rebuild your gait. Reclaim your strength. Walking might seem simple, something we've done since we were toddlers. But as we age, small changes in our bodies can quietly distort our gait, turning something once automatic into a hidden risk. The good news? You can fix it, starting with these golden rules of walking. Let's break them down together. 1. Head alignment. Picture a string gently pulling the crown of your head toward the ceiling. Keep your chin slightly tucked, not too low, not jutting forward. This keeps your head balanced above your spine, which is essential for preventing forward falls. 2. Shoulder position. Relax your shoulders. Open your chest, as if preparing for a deep, calming breath. Avoid rounding your upper back. It narrows your breathing and weakens your balance. 3. Arm movement. Let your arms swing naturally, opposite to your legs. When your right leg moves forward, your left arm should follow. This gentle, built-in rhythm stabilizes your torso and keeps your stride fluid. 4. Foot mechanics. Each step should begin with a heel strike, roll through the sole, and finish with a toe push-off. This full range of motion activates key stabilizing muscles and reinforces control. 5. Gaze direction. Resist the urge to stare at your feet. Instead, look ahead, focusing on a point at eye level in the distance. This gives your brain better spatial awareness and helps prevent tripping over unseen obstacles. At first, these changes might feel strange, but with just 5 to 10 minutes of focused walking each day, they'll become second nature. Start at home, down a hallway, across your living room, or even around the kitchen island. Choose one principle to focus on each day. If you're still with me and ready to give these rules a try, comment "Golden Steps" below, because every mindful step you take moves you closer to safer, stronger mobility. Part 6. 5 simple exercises to prevent falls. Just minutes a day can make the difference. You don't need a gym membership, fancy equipment, or even a lot of time to make a real difference in your balance and safety. With just a few simple daily exercises, you can strengthen the muscles that matter most and train your body to stay steady when it counts. Let's walk through 5 powerful exercises anyone can do at home. 1. Foot balance. Stand behind a sturdy chair, lightly holding the backrest. Lift one foot and balance on the other for 10 to 15 seconds. Switch legs. Repeat 3 to 4 times per side. This strengthens your ankles and stabilizing muscles, which are essential for reacting quickly to sudden shifts. 2. High knee marching in place. While standing behind a chair, lift your knees one at a time to hip height, as if stepping over a small box. Perform for 30 to 60 seconds. This builds leg strength, especially in the hips and thighs, and teaches your body to lift your feet clearly, preventing trips. 3. Heel-toe raises. Stand with feet shoulder-width apart. Rise onto your toes, hold for 2 to 3 seconds, then rock back onto your heels and hold again. Do 10-15 repetitions. This improves strength and flexibility in the calves, feet, and ankles, the foundation of your balance. 4. Mindful walking practice. Find a quiet hallway. Walk slowly, focusing on heel strike, sole roll, and toe push-off. Keep your gaze forward and arms relaxed. Even just 2 to 3 minutes a day can help retrain your walking pattern into something stable, smooth, and safe. 5. Posture and breathing alignment. Stand tall. Close your eyes, if safe, and breathe deeply. As you inhale, imagine a string lifting your head upward. Exhale and relax your shoulders. This resets your posture and calms your nervous system, reducing the stiffness that often leads to falls. These exercises take less than 10 minutes a day, but their impact is lasting. They don't just protect your body, they restore your confidence. If you're going to try one of these today, comment Daily 5, and let's make safety a habit, not a hope. Part 7. The full body benefits of mindful walking. Move with purpose. Live with power. Walking isn't just about getting from one place to another. When done with awareness and intention, it becomes one of the most powerful tools you have to restore your balance, ease pain, and reclaim control of your body. So what makes mindful walking different? It's about how you move, not how far, not how fast. It's choosing to walk with proper alignment, deep breathing, and focused attention on each step. When you do this, the benefits extend far beyond preventing falls. Let's look at what changes when you begin walking mindfully. Reduced joint pain. When your gait is aligned, heel to toe, hips level, posture upright, your weight is distributed evenly. This relieves pressure on your knees, hips, and lower back. Many seniors report a noticeable reduction in pain after just a few weeks of consistent practice. Improved posture and breathing. As you walk tall, with your chest open and your gaze forward, your lungs expand more fully. You breathe deeper, your spine decompresses, and tension melts away. It's a posture that tells your brain, I'm strong, I'm safe. Boosted confidence and independence. The fear of falling can shrink your world, making you hesitant to go out, shop, visit friends. But when you feel stable on your feet, you start to move differently. Not just physically, but emotionally. You stand taller, smile more, and say yes to more of life. Greater energy and less fatigue. Proper walking is efficient walking. You use less unnecessary muscle tension, conserve energy, and feel less drained at the end of the day. This isn't just about exercise, it's about transforming your relationship with your body. It's about turning every step into a statement. I'm still here. I'm still moving forward. If mindful walking has helped you, or you're ready to try it today, comment "Still moving," because forward is forward, no matter how small the step. Part 8. Real lives transformed. The proof that mindful walking works. You might be wondering, does this really work? Is mindful walking just another nice idea, or can it truly change lives? The answer is simple. It already has. All across the world, older adults are reclaiming their confidence, their strength, and their independence, one step at a time. Take Marie, 78, from Oregon. She used to avoid stairs entirely. Even 2 steps felt terrifying, she said. But after just 3 weeks of mindful walking and simple daily exercises, she began climbing the stairs to her porch without hesitation. No cane, no fear. Or Thomas, 83, who had stopped visiting his grandchildren because he was afraid of falling in their backyard. After incorporating the heel-toe walk and posture breathing every morning, he not only started visiting again, he played catch with them in the yard. It felt like I got a piece of my life back, he said. Stories like these aren't rare, they're repeatable. What they prove is this: you don't need to accept decline as your destiny. You don't have to let fear shrink your world. Yes, progress takes consistency. Yes, it takes patience. But the reward? Freedom, strength, joy. When you move with intention, your body listens. And when your body moves with confidence, your mind follows. Suddenly, everyday moments, walking through the grocery store, strolling through the park, or stepping into church, become celebrations of your resilience. So if you've ever doubted that small changes can lead to big results, let these real stories remind you. They absolutely can, and yours could be next. If you're inspired by their journey and ready to write your own, comment, "My story starts today." Part 9. Breaking the Myths. Why it's never too late to walk strong. Let's pause for a moment and talk about what might be holding you back. Not your muscles, not your joints, but something even more powerful, your beliefs. There are myths floating around about aging and walking that have quietly discouraged so many seniors from trying. Let's break them, one by one. Myth number 1, I'm too old to improve my walking. Truth, you are never too old to grow stronger. The human body is incredibly adaptable, even in your 70s, 80s, or 90s. Studies show that with regular, gentle training, seniors can regain strength, coordination, and balance. Progress might be slower, but it's absolutely possible. It's not about perfection, it's about momentum. Myth number 2, falling is just part of getting older. Truth, falling is common, but it's not inevitable. Yes, the risk of falling increases with age, but that's due to factors like poor posture, muscle loss, or decreased awareness, all of which can be improved. Many seniors live fall-free by focusing on small, daily movement habits. You can too. Myth number 3, using a cane means I've given up. Truth, a cane is not a sign of failure. It's a tool for progress. If you use a cane or walker, it means you're choosing safety and mobility over pride. And with consistent walking practice, many people eventually reduce their dependence on assistive devices. The goal isn't to prove something, it's to keep moving forward however you can. Let go of the limits others have placed on you, or that you've placed on yourself. You are not defined by your age, your diagnosis, or your past. You are defined by what you choose to do today. If you've ever believed one of these myths, but now see the truth, comment, I believe in better. Because once your mindset shifts, your body follows. Part 10. Fall-proofing your home. Turn every room into a safe zone. Even the strongest legs and best posture can't protect you from a poorly placed rug or a dim hallway. That's why the path to safe walking doesn't stop with your body. It continues with your environment. Your home should support your balance, not sabotage it. Let's walk through a few simple, powerful changes that can turn your living space into a fall-resistant zone. Clear the pathways. Look at the floor in every room. Are there power cords, shoes, baskets, or small furniture pieces that crowd your walking space? Remove anything that interrupts the natural flow from room to room. The more open your paths are, the safer your steps will be. Ditch loose rugs or anchor them firmly. Area rugs may look cozy, but they're one of the top tripping hazards for seniors. Either remove them entirely or secure them with non-slip backing or adhesive strips. Let there be light. Poor lighting hides danger. Make sure stairways, hallways, bathrooms, and entryways are bright and well lit. Install night lights or motion sensor bulbs, especially helpful for midnight bathroom trips. Install support where it matters. Add grab bars near toilets and in the shower. Place sturdy handrails along stairs. If you find yourself grabbing furniture as you walk, It's time to install real supports, built for safety, not decoration. Keep floors dry and clean. Wipe up spills immediately. In kitchens and bathrooms, use non-slip mats and avoid walking barefoot on tile. Rearrange for ease. Make everyday items easy to reach, whether it's kitchenware, clothes, or toiletries. Reducing bending and awkward stretching is a simple way to prevent sudden loss of balance. A safer home means a freer life. It means you can walk to the kitchen, bathroom, or front door without hesitation. And that's more than convenience, that's independence. If you're ready to make even one change this week, comment "Safe Home," because your environment should lift you up, not trip you up. Part 11. When to seek help. The strength in asking for support. There's a quiet kind of strength that often goes unnoticed. The strength to say, "I could use a little help." While many of the techniques we've explored, from mindful walking to simple exercises, can be done independently, there are moments when reaching out to a professional is the smartest, most empowering move you can make. So how do you know it's time? You experience persistent pain when walking, standing, or even during light activity, especially in your hips, knees, or lower back. You've been diagnosed with conditions like osteoporosis, arthritis, Parkinson's, or have a history of stroke that affects your movement. Your balance feels unpredictable, and you've had multiple near falls or actual falls in the past year. You feel fear every time you get up from a chair, walk outside, or navigate stairs, and that fear is limiting your life. In these cases, a physical therapist or kinesiologist isn't just a coach. They're a partner in rebuilding your confidence. They'll assess your unique strengths, design a safe exercise plan tailored to your needs, and teach techniques that make movement easier, safer, and more enjoyable. They can also recommend helpful equipment like canes, walkers, or grab bars, and guide you in using them correctly and confidently. These tools don't limit your freedom, they protect it. And remember, asking for help doesn't mean giving up. It means you're choosing to stay in the game, to move forward wisely, not recklessly. So if anything we've discussed feels out of reach, don't give up. Reach out. Because your health journey doesn't have to be walked alone. If this part resonates with you or someone you love, comment "I'm open to help," and let that be your first step toward renewed strength. Part 12. The final key. Breathe with calm. Walk with confidence. We've covered posture, strength, reflexes, even home safety. But there's one final ingredient that ties it all together. It's not a stretch, a step, or a muscle. It's your breath. You see, many seniors who fear falling also carry a quiet tension in their bodies. They breathe shallowly. Their shoulders stay tight. Their minds race as they walk. What if I slip? Or what if I can't catch myself? And that mental stress shows up in their stride. Rigid legs, stiff arms, rushed movements. But here's the secret. When you breathe calmly, you move confidently. Before each walk, even if it's just across your living room, take a moment, stand still, inhale deeply through your nose for 4 counts. Exhale gently through your mouth for 4 counts. Repeat this for 3 to 5 breaths. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw relax. Now, as you walk, keep that breathing rhythm steady. You can even pair it with a quiet affirmation such as, "I am steady, I am balanced, I am safe." This simple habit resets your nervous system. It signals to your brain, "We've got this." Your stride becomes smoother. Your movements become more fluid. And suddenly, the walk to the mailbox or the market doesn't feel like a threat. It feels like freedom. Remember, your breath is always with you. Use it as a tool of strength, not just survival. If you're willing to try this today, just 3 deep breaths before your next walk, comment, "I choose calm." Because sometimes the most powerful step you take begins before your feet even move. Conclusion: you're stronger than you think. What a journey we've taken together. You've learned how to rebuild your strength, how to walk with intention, and how to make small shifts that protect your body and empower your mind. You've discovered that falling isn't a matter of fate. It's a challenge you can meet with knowledge, preparation, and grace. From aligning your posture and improving your reflexes, to transforming your home and rewiring your fears, to using your breath as a quiet anchor of strength, you now have the tools to walk into each day with more confidence, more freedom, and more peace. But here's what I want you to remember most. You are not fragile. You are resilient. Every step you take with awareness is an act of self-respect. Every breath you take with calm is a statement of courage. So whether you're 60 or 90, recovering from a fall or simply hoping to prevent one, know this: it's never too late to start moving better. Not perfectly, just better. And better is all it takes. Now it's your turn. Tell me in the comments, what's one thing from this video you're excited to try today? I read every comment, and I'd love to hear your story. And if this video helped you, help someone else. Like the video, share it with a friend or loved one. And most importantly, subscribe to Life in Words for more uplifting, practical tips to help you live your best life, one strong step at a time. Until next time, keep breathing, keep walking, and keep believing in your strength.